This is Robert here. Before we get into this video, I'd like to mention that this is all new trail cam video clips with audio included. The first two clips that you're going to watch they're about a noise that I hear out when I'm doing research. I'm glad that I captured it on two. They're almost identical in sound. They make this knocking, popping sound, and I'm calling this Bigfoot Morse code, right? We have to remember too that each cam is probably 12 miles away from each other, and yet very similar sounding Bigfoot Morse code. I would just like to add, this isn't a woodpecker. I do have audio clips of woodpeckers on my trail cam, the audio for that, and this does not sound like woodpeckers at all. And then you can hear this popping sound that comes through, right? And I'm not sure if they're using their mouth or their hands or just using something on a tree or a log or something, but it is in two separate locations, 12 miles apart, yet very similar in rhythm and sound. Second, the word wah-yee. I picked it up on my 2-mile trail cam, and for those that don't know and aren't aware, it's 2 miles west of my farm. There's just a few things that I'd like you to keep in mind. First, there's 0.5 to 1.5 trigger time for the sensor to come on, right? So a lot of times we don't pick up what actually triggered the camera. On the flip side of that, it's kind of nice that these other animals, these other critters are triggering the camera, because this is where I'm getting a lot of the Bigfoot audio. I am placing these cameras where I do my research. There I get the sounds, the vocals, the structures. It's in these areas, and that's why I chose to put the cameras there. They're not just some random places where I thought I'd plunk a trail cam on a game trail, and I'm just happening to pick up these Bigfoot audio files, right? Hoping that we sometimes get, just a glimpse of one, maybe off in the distance or near to the camera. And again, a lot of people, I agree with a lot of people, I think they know those trail cams and they just know enough to stay out of the front of them, right? And I think if I set up numerous cameras in one spot, I think they're just going to avoid the area completely and entirely, because I think they're on to me, right? I really do. And anybody else that's using trail cams, I think they're on to the whole trying to capture you in this box you went and put on the tree, right? We'll keep trying, and like I say, it's pretty amazing with the audio that I'm getting from these trail cams, and if that's what we can get with trail cams, that's pretty good. That's pretty amazing stuff. The wah-yee in the 2-mile location. I've also got the same word sounding vocal 12 miles away at Eastside Seven Creeks trail cam, and it's spoken a little bit different, but you can hear it's wah-yee, right? So I'm not sure if this is just a sound that they all use, or if it's a word, and it means something. But I think this is really important because I think I'm going to use that word. I'm going to speak that word out. And the sounds, right? Some of the sounds I'm learning through the trail cams, I would not hear. I really truly believe I wouldn't hear that if I was out there, like the popping, knocking, Bigfoot Morse code. I've heard similar sounds to that, but not to this degree, right? That the trail cams have captured. So 2 different sounds in 2 different locations, 12 miles apart. That is pretty amazing. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you have any questions, feel free. Don't be afraid to comment. Keep the comments respectful if you can, and see you in the trees.